Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Teresa. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you are returning, what's up, soul family? In either event, I'm happy that you're here. And we're going to get right into your message for today. We're going to pull some cards and see what kind of message we got from Spirit. But of course, as I do that, I do want to call in our tarot guides. So, of course, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Yeshua, Saint Germain, and Thoth, I do ask your guidance and direction. Be with us here. Allow me to be a clear channel for spirit and allow the viewer to receive the messages that that are intended for them in the appropriate time and manner, please. Ashe. Hope everybody's doing well whenever you're seeing this. Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Oh, the universe wants to co-conspire with you and your 111-year-old self. So there's some wisdom, your higher being, if you will, wanting to come in there and have a little conversation with you. Wait a second. See what it has to say about your 111-year-old self. Wisdom, fullness, and contentment are the keys for this one. Your 111-year-old self wants to provide you guidance, wisdom, and advice, but only if asked. Imagine yourself in the future with distinct perspective of having lived a full, rich life. Your 111-year-old self has seen it all, your ups and downs, your loves and heartbreaks, your successes and perceived failures, all of it. From this extended perspective, they are waiting to be called in for guidance. So, yeah. So, your higher self and the universe want to have a meeting with you. That's not a bad thing. Ooh. Ooh. We got loyal heart and happy. So, wow, that says calling in soulmate for sure. This is like the soulmate card. Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be 100% romantic, but 9 times out of 10 it is. And happy is just like cornucopia, jackpot, whatever, all of that. The good sunshine, stars, lollipops, rainbows. Wow, what a way to kick this thing off. I ain't mad at you though. I ain't mad. I like that. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Courage and connection. Show up with a whole heart. Bravely lead with your heart. Show up for the unexpected. Face what you cannot control or do not understand. Do the things that scare you. And then connection. Meet on a soul level. Take time for real heart to heart conversation. Maybe that is what scares you. Don't, well, hey, look. Do it scared, ready or not. Look like here it come, cause wow, everything we done pulled out right now is like I said. I thought we were gonna get all introspection, and we may still, cause it does take an introspective spiritual side to get to that kind of connection. But yeah, did not know it. It looked like this might be turning into a love reading that we didn't know we were looking for. But again, I get it. Some of us are calling it in, so it's lining itself up. Soul purpose is here. Soul birthing process, discovering your soul purpose and upholding unique abilities, and long life. Blessed with a good long life, a journey of learning, happy and healthy at an old age. Well, yeah, if you're gonna do all of that, it would probably be better to do this with a roller coaster buddy. So you might as well get used to calling that on in. All right, we're gonna grab some tarot and see what's going on over here. I have never actually, I mean, I've pulled a couple of personal spreads with this deck, but I have not really used this deck at all on the channel before. It's called The Family. It's done by some, I guess, a consortium of local artists, I think in the Wisconsin area, I want to say, but I don't know. We won't see. I might look. I had gotten so used to using that Aquarius deck till I was like, starting out here with the Six of Wands though. Some notoriety coming your way. Oh, look at here. It's Five of Coins and Death is back here though, so that's something that's got to be worked through. Honestly, I think that this is the way it should have been then. They came out together, but that makes more sense as a logical progression. Five of Coins, Death and Rebirth, Six of Wands. Five of Cups. The Ten of Swords and the Hierophant? Whoa. Okay. Five of Coins, Five of Cups. Conflict and poverty. But the Two of Cups is here. So we're back to the union. Wait a minute. We're going to do some clarifying and see, because I don't like the sound of that too tough. Whoa. That's way too many. It's half the deck. So we got the Three of Pentacles here, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, King of Swords, the Moon, Justice, okay, and then the Magician, the Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles came out here towards the end. I'm trying to see. This ain't. Ooh. Four of Wands slid out over there. Eight of Cups. Okay, we ain't gonna keep doing that. The Page of Swords and the Empress popped out here. Okay. Trying to figure this thing out because it's kind of all over the place, but okay, so we had the Eight of Cups, Four of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Empress. With the Magician, Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, for this Empress. Is that the Page of Swords, Page of Wands with the Queen of Wands and the Empress? Okay. Honestly, happy. This is the ending up place. This loyal heart and the happy, your 111-year-old self, all of that, and this courage. Though it was asking about doing that which scares you. Yeah, showing up here the way it did. I honestly think with this Three of Pentacles and the Five of Coins being clarified by the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a cooperative card. Um, it talks about like an apprentice type scenario, and then we had Death and the King of Wands. You may have been dealing with someone that was really that you thought was in your best interest, but really isn't. Trying to work with that person literally was what was standing in the way of your money. This Five of Coins scenario, you literally were limping on a broke stick. And in order to get past that, you have to end this cycle, put an end to this Five of Cups, denotes having to walk away. And usually, Five of Cups talks about not crying over spilt milk. But truthfully, in this case, you're going to have to cry over it and let them go. Ten of Swords is here. It's over with. The King of, and yeah, you had to come to a decisive point. The Ten of Swords is out here again with this King of Swords. You couldn't see it though for a while. It was messing with your money and your spirituality. The Moon is here with the Hierophant, but the Two of Cups is here with Justice. So it can't ride out forever. You had to learn to walk away, and in doing so, you alchemize something. The Magician is here. Eight of Cups is that completely walking away. Forget them 3 cups. The 2 cups are still standing. You walked away from all of them. Eight of Cups. The Magician is here. And by doing that, once you finally figure it out, and make this decisive decision and walk away from this, is bringing in a new scenario. And truthfully, you don't see it because it's very young yet. Either this has not materialized, or there's something keeping you two apart. There's some kind of a gap between you two and your spirituality, as an age gap, physical distance, something. Because here we got two, like a mature energy and a lesser mature energy. I don't want to say immature, because I believe this is what's leading to, we're going to pull some further cards on it, but it's just messenger energy. You got Page of Swords with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Wands with the Empress. So neither of those are sitting in like this, in that energy. But as the Magician here, you ain't got to worry about that. You got a seed and a promise. Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. It's going to lead to that ending that you're desiring here. But it does look like the feminine energy in this is going to pretty much be driving this scenario for a minute. It's not going to always stay that way. That's not to say that the masculine in there will not come into that leveling up. And truthfully, that might be the King of Swords showing up to put a stop to some of this, to shut down this King of Wands scenario. King of Wands is very charismatic and all of that, and had you really thinking that this was what was supposed to be in your life, whether it's a friend, family member, whatever. It looked good on the outside. You really thought this was somebody that was team you. Oh, no, 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 no. Death says no. In this rebirth cycle, this got to go. This Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Five of Cups. This person was secretly kind of in competition with you, trying to hold you down. I'm sorry, but I have to call it like I see it. And it has to end. Ten of Swords is out here twice right by each other. Once with the Five of Cups, and then right here before, like I say, it's clarified by the King of Swords. So it's not going to stay That double ten of swords. Let's see what's going on. Right. Um. Ooh. Yeah. You can't see. It's hidden. Labyrinth. You thought they was in there with you, and all the time they're trying to keep you stuck in the labyrinth. Yep. It's messing with your love situation, but it's coming. Don't worry. Oh, a loyal one is coming for you. Yeah. Death is here again. So you just have to end something. And you will find a stability in this. Okay. Yep, a choice. The ancestors are involved too. And there has been a fair amount of time, and it's going to involve some adventure or travel, if you will. You're going to have to speak something though. Park is about public speaking or being in public. So something that was hidden in this, and maybe it may have to do with part of your spiritual journey or some kind of a spiritual level up. You can't see it just yet, but once you get past that point, there is a decision to make. And normally this indicates there's not right or wrong, it's just a decision. But truthfully, well, you're not gonna make the wrong decision anyway. You got double ten of swords here. You know what has to be closed out. Now, what's coming in is not fully developed yet. It's still in this page energy. So you may have, be kind of wondering or on the fence about this. But don't worry, the ancestors are kind of guiding it a little bit there. So you're not going to make the wrong choice, but it is going to be an adventure. It may take some time to get to, a little bit of time still, but never fear. Adventure is on the horizon. Let me see what else is over here. Okay, okay, okay. We got daughter value, a man holding a coin, and the crown chakra. Okay. What was going through my head, and I wanted to say this young energy, this page energy, maybe it's after this, you're in this magician energy. Once you walk away and shut down whatever this is going on with this page of wands energy, this king of swords scenario, whether that's you or a person incoming, I honestly think it's you that's going to have to make that decision, shut these cycles down, shut off what needs to be shut off. But in doing so, it allows for your intuition to kick in, for the spiritual leveling up into this hierophant energy. It allows for your justice to come in. And Two of Cups energy is that of a couple, because now we have the magician here with this walking away. You decided to, the hell with all of that. We're not going that route no more. We're going to do something different. And the moment that you turn the corner on that, this is still young energy, but it comes in with this seed, which with the pentacles, that has to do with your money. But then there's also, like I said, Queen of Wands and this Empress energy. So magician and Empress together, pretty darn good. But here we have the man holding a coin and the door to value and the crown chakra. Ooh, hot cornucopia. Yes, indeed. So yeah, it's got to develop. It may take a little time, but it's actually in process for that. This young energy, like I say, don't I don't want to say youngin, because it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody that's younger than you. It's something that's not as developed as what you thought you were looking at. It's still in younger energy as far as where it's at mentally, whether that's monetarily, spiritually, age wise. The relationship itself may be in a young stage of development, but it is your door to value. And the man holding the coin is here with it. It's going to lead to a spiritual level up, probably for both of you. And cornucopia, back to this happy, happy, loyal heart energy. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, how do we start at the universe and your 111-year-old self and connection and soul purpose and happy, happy? Then we get into all of this. Well, because you got some stuff that's trying to come along with and piss in your Kool-Aid, and we just can't have that. Let's get some. See if we can get some encouraging cards here, some information or some kind of oracle messages on the way out here. And I was trying to figure out if we were going to get a Metatron card or a Journey of Love card, but we might do one of each. I don't know. Ooh. Love yourself. Self-love is a foundation of attracting love from others. And I don't know about you, but trust and believe. I had one of these. I had a few of these boogers in my past, if I'm perfectly honest. And one of them was actually a Leo. So I mean, I completely understand this energy. It wasn't until I got enough love for myself to set this energy aside, despite what they wanted. I was going along to get along, and allowing that situation because they were presenting themselves in my life and they wanted to be around. And I mean, I enjoyed their company and their friendship and all of that. I thought it was cool for a while, but it was kind of pricking at my awareness and my consciousness for a while that some things weren't right. And I was trying to speak on them, and they kept gaslighting the heck out of me that it wasn't what I thought it was, and how wrong I was, and how immature I was. And finally, when I had enough love for myself to say, I know what I'm looking at and I know how I feel, and I got to go, that was a turning point for me. So yeah, you got to love yourself enough to shut them doors that need to be shut. Family and friends will try to convince you that you owe them a debt of whatever it is, that you got to let them stick around in your life. No, you don't. They'll keep you stuck forever. Faith, trust that the universe has your back. Gain clarity, gain a true understanding of what it is you really want, or what you truly want. Let's see. Ooh, sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament and divine source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So yeah, it may, and again, since you can't really see it right this moment, it takes some faith to do the cut off part, not knowing what's coming next. But you got to know that something better is going to come next. And truthfully, you got to have enough faith to determine, even if the next thing don't come, you can't walk no further with this. So it's just got to go. And when you do that, if you can find enough faith, strength, whatever it is to do that, the next chapter will fill in. It can't come until you release that. That's the thing. That's the hard part that people don't really understand. You can hold it away from you forever by refusing to get the things out of your midst that you need to. Trip the light, fantastic. Dance with the universe. It said the universe wants to co-conspire with you. And the reward shot out. Celebrate your magnificence. So yeah, it's definitely gonna be worth, I can't even say a sacrifice, is just worth letting go of what you need to let go of. We've seen a lot of that idea of releasing and self-love and trusting that it's going to be okay when you let these things go. What is this? Okay, I'm not sure. I just picked something because where we at here with this? My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. Telling you, when you let go of what needs to be let go of, you're going to experience such an energetic shift. You still may not see the money come in immediately or the romantic partner come in immediately, but I promise you, you'll feel the energetic shift and start to see spirit, the universe, whatever you call it in your system. You'll start to notice things starting to line up for you and change for you when you let go of what needs to be released. When I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. Yes. Now let's see what we can do on the self-love piece to try to help make some room for this to come for us. Okay. First thing we can do, it says risk it. Great things are born from those brave enough to fly, those who are willing to risk failure. Your dreams require action and you're ready to make a move. Remember, you have nothing to lose. Even if you flop, you'll receive valuable insight. So get off your butt and take a leap. Go for it. And another thing you can do is embrace your sensitivity. Your sensitivity is a sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of your greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. So kind of getting in touch with this intuition, just allowing developing that more, which you will when you get the noise of this King of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Pentacles situation out of your space, so to speak. It'll leave a little more room for you. Like I said, that Ten of Swords scenario, when you cut that stuff off, there's really nowhere to go from there. Like, and honestly, with two of this card, these decks don't have that everything is fine one, but there is a deck out there that has two ten of swords in it, and one of them is the traditional meaning with the 10 swords in the back bleeding out on the ground, kind of like this. But yeah, but the other one is the same image, but it says everything is fine. And I honestly feel like, look at this Ten of Swords. Now, yeah, it's in same thing. There's one in the back here, but look at how the light is forming this infinity. It's like that her energy is channeling up through spirit. That sword cannot take her out. Everything is fine. It's going to work out. And that's, I believe, I just realized that when this King of Swords pops out, this is the second one. You got the end of the cycle with this King of Swords. This one is basically the where do we go from here, the uptick King of Swords, if you will. Everything is fine. Ooh, okay. Well, that one shot out, so we're definitely gonna take that. And then we see if Journey of Love wants one to come out for us here. Oh, that ain't even the right deck. My bad. I'm sorry, I'm fumbling, y'all. Okay, I think that was me grasping. Although, maybe not. I'll take it and see if anything else. One more, Spirit. There you go. Falling. All right. So now Where is, oh, here you go. I'm like, whoa, okay. We got red 55, okay. Card 55 holds a master number vibration and the energy of the red ray. The last card in the deck, red, grounds, anchors, encourages, and supports you now. You may have been feeling tired, depleted, unconfident, demotivated, or lacking direction. Red light comes to energize, warm, and stir you back to life. Red is the shortest wave of light and the most earthly of all the colors. Emerging from this, an ancient elder comes before you who has seen everything and understands the ways of the land and its people. He is here to teach you as he has learned to master the potent force of red and use it for good in his world. He stands on red, sacred earth, able to feel his bloodline going back through generations, healed and whole. He will show you how to lead, show courage, and face whatever there is to challenge or derail you. He asks you to stand in your own power and be sure of a solid foundation and safety while others around you may feel scattered and fearful. Now we know why Red showed up. Courage said that we might, and truthfully, I get it. We need some help through this. These two fives and these two ten of swords. That scenario, if you're living through that, you may need some help with that. So you got the courage, the strength of Red. His energy of strength and determination is here for you now, for you have called him and he works alongside Metatron as a bridge between the angelic and the shamanic worlds. Red needs mastering so that no blood needs to be spilled and no more sacrifices made. The time for peace, not war, is needed. No more fighting over territory, possessions, or whatever, or what someone else has. He makes us look at where we may still have parts of this that need healing within ourselves and in our family line, especially if you've had someone in your energy experience that has kept this drama going. Like I said, it ain't even your drama, but they've kept you feeling in that conflicted Five of Wands, Five of Pentacles scenario. Yeah. His gaze scans the horizon to see any danger, alerting you and protecting you at all times, standing guard over you. He also makes those another who wish to hurt another look to their own issues and repels negativity back to the sender. He offers the pipe of peace to you. Whatever you're struggling with, any negativity that you feel, he says to you that there is another way. To own the realm of red energy as he does requires great spirit. He has truly made peace with the earth and all upon it. Nothing can shock him, deter him, or hurt him. Fill into his energy now. Here is your helper for all that you may struggle with concerning base chakra issues, health, safety, finances, relationships, and security. His presence may also imply that there are energies of anger, frustration, greed, or lust around you. If so, again, let him help master lower energies and feel instead for the best that red embodies: conviction, leadership, passion, or strength, to name a few. Wow. And then we have leadership, answer the call. Card number 8 is linked to the planet Saturn, which concerns duty, responsibility, security, and discipline, all qualities needed for good leadership. To be a leader means to be open to the opportunities that always will come knocking. It means being prepared to welcome change and growth, and each new adventure is part of life's long journey. Leadership often entails entering uncharted territory and creating a new path for others who will follow in your wake. To be asked to be a leader by Metatron requires faith that you will always walk these steps, but that you will do so with his light burning brightly beside you. The darkness diminishes, and all that can be seen is the blazing trail ahead into what your higher self has already agreed to long before you incarnated. It is said that leaders are not made but born, and this is true. And yet, for those of you who struggle with leadership, realize that that with Metatron, you are offered a chance of rebirth, a chance to become a figurehead and an inspiration to others. It's not so much about what you do, it has to do with how you are. Your light goes out in front of you, and others become aware of it, even if they do not understand it or realize the impact it can have on anyone who sees, feels, or touches it. You make a difference each day just by being you. The keys on this card highlight that there are many doorways still to present themselves in your life. You will know which to open, which to walk away from, and which doorways are for others to walk through. Robes of purple and crimson red are worn by those who have earned the wisdom to wear them, with such wisdom coming from many lifetimes before this one that you experience now. Leadership is not a lonely place with Metatron at your side. His beacon flame is given to those who knows he can trust to do his work, who knows he can trust to do his work and spread his energy of transformation on this planet. Those whom you're asked to help will have been sent to you and are a correct vibrational fit for what you have to impart to them. Truly, leaders are teachers who pass on knowledge, but are mainly here to remind each person they meet of what already lies dormant within them. In Metatron's army of light, many leaders are needed, those from different backgrounds, life experiences, creeds, ages, and races. You are one who has been called. All that is asked is that you say yes, and the beacon will be lit in your honor and given to you. You take no baggage with you, no preconceived ideas, expectations, or hopes, just yourself and your light. That is all you need for whatever you're asked to do, be, or say in this role. You signed up for this and you were ready. And maybe that's why that 10-10 scenario showed up as well. Ending once, like completely ending that cycle and choosing to move forward into this intuitive, hierophant energy, reaching for this justice and cooperation and all of the other goodies that come with this. Yeah. Now we have, let me see, 14. Don't worry, you may fear you're falling, but it's just your soul diving deeper into the ocean of bliss. As you're sensing parts of your life flying away from you, out of your control, as the momentum of your divine surrender takes over and becomes more powerful than the old adhesive between you and what no longer serves, laugh, cry, celebrate, and ponder. Whether it makes sense or not, you're likely a perfect ripe fruit falling from the universal tree, succulent and ready to be enjoyed for all that you are. If you wait any longer, this moment will be lost and you'll end up on the ground having to decay and go to seed in order to start the whole process again. This is not so bad, but what a shame if your sweet nectar was not to be savored by a hungry world. You deserve to be declared the most delicious, juicy fruit that ever was. So fall, you'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. This oracle contains a message for you. You are being called closer into divine union and into fulfillment of your destiny now. It's safe for you to trust what is happening. Go with it. It might seem like you're being asked to take a leap of faith. It's the right timing for that. It's your time to give yourself in love without holding back anything of yourself. Is it wrong to love, to feel what I hold inside? The answer must wait. And then the final card we have here is 47. Soft. A sanctuary bathed in soft light, your heart is receptive, inviting, and gentle. It brings strength to the weary, comfort to the lonely, and healing to the wounded. It is a magnet for all that is needed for you, your beloveds, your world. Don't imagine you must always be the fighter going against the part of your nature that longs for harmony and peace. This is your time to be soft, to surrender, to let the subtle waves of the heart invite love in and to receive. In doing so, you will give so much. This oracle brings you a message of peace. Surrender now, be soft, even just for this moment of quiet reflection. You have perhaps been working too hard at growing and giving and growing and living. Take some moments to replenish and allow the divine to help you, dear one. Be soft so you are receptive to the divine. It is when we let go that we truly perceive the obstacles that lie between us and oneness with the divine lover. Let go and perceive that the divine lover is already awakening in your heart. And the poetry with that: you are the softness he desires. You help light his way. You nurture all that he holds dear, though tempest clouds dismay. And in the quiet of the storm, his gentleness comes through. And in the shelter of his arms, his heart is there for you. And that, dear ones, is your reading. So yes, we got a few things to still having to be aware of to release, but once we do that, there is a beauty that is on its way to you, peace, wholeness, and unity within yourself, but also within a divine partner coming in also. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. If you enjoyed this and resonate with it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. And of course, share it with anyone that comes to mind while you're watching this video or that you know would benefit from it. And until next time, family, I love you so much. Peace and blessings to you. Namaste.